Hello and welcome to Vetter Guns and Gear. Today's video is going to be product review slash how-to video. Just want to give you a quick overview of what it looks like. That's the bottom. It's the top with the dust cover. Only time I keep that dust cover on is when I know it's going to be stored in somewhat of a harsh or dusty environment. Other than that, I never really use them. But what that is the Pmag. It's the Gen 3. Pros, nothing but pros for this guy, you know, other than the fact that it's low capacity. Everything else is really great, fit and finish, durable. I've done drop tests with these, not this particular one, versus the standard GI magazines, and these are just a lot lighter. They're really durable. They're reasonably priced. They're easy to maintenance, which is the second part of my video. The biggest improvement with the Gen 3 PMAG is compatibility. There were some issues in the past with some of the previous PMAGs where there were compatibility issues with non-Colt spec rifles such as the FN Scar, as well as the HK 416. They added on the 30 round, maybe even a 20 round, but the 30 and the 40 for sure, they added extra ribs on the gripping surface where you actually grip the mag. There are ribs there. They also added dot matrix on the 20, 30, and 40 round Gen 3 PMAGs. They put a dot matrix so you could label and identify your PMAGs a lot easier. So that's another plus. 4-way anti-tilt follower, that hasn't changed, or you know, they may have improved on that a little, but that's really awesome. Toolless disassembly, so that's really huge. I like the toolless. You know, you're out in a combat situation, or you know, you're in the field. It's just easy to field strip these magazines with no tools. Disassemble it, clean it, and get right back in the fight. Stay tuned towards the end of this video. I will be showing you guys how to disassemble and clean the magazine. Last but not least, they did add a overstop insertion tab on the Gen 3 PMAGs. When you go to insert the magazine, as you can see here, there is this tab here. It's to aid and prevent you from trying to over ram the mag into the magazine well. So that's a nice addition and nice improvement. That's going to cover about all the major upgrades on the PMAG. But as far as disassembling, if you look at the top, you have your plastic follower here, and on the bottom, this is a no tool disassemble magazine, and that is why I love these. On this PMAG, all you do, as you could see here, this is the bottom plate here. You just press down on this gray button and you just push it forward with your thumb. No tools needed, but make sure you keep your thumb in front of this, because there is spring pressure here. This thing will shoot out and hit you in the face if if you're not careful and just let it go. Even if it did hit you in the face, there's not a lot of pressure, so you'll live. Also, wear your safety glasses. Here's your base plate. You just set that to the side. You just take and remove the spring and follower, everything. And you could see, if you look at the follower, if you ever get confused, the orientation of the follower. The rear of the follower always have the raised surface. The front of the follower comes down to a taper. Kind of just remember, you know, the orientation of an actual cartridge, if you will. The cartridge tapers down in the front, so I like to just think of this as being a cartridge, and it comes down to a taper. So all you do is you remove the spring, you know, the follower, the base plate, everything, and all you do from there is you just take your rag, and pardon my rag, this thing get a lot of usage, a lot of CLP and break free on this bad boy, but you know what, it works. You just you want to clean everything out. You want to look inside for debris and just, you know, old powder, you know, you just want to clean it up. You can lubricate your spring, clean the follower up. That's it. Just make sure there's no cracks, make sure everything looked fine, because this is polymer, you know, check for cracks and whatnot. You know, just glance over everything. If you don't see any cracks, make sure you look at the body real good. Look for cracks. If you aren't able to identify any cracks, and look for hairline cracks. Don't just look for bit cracks. Look for the real paper thin cracks. You know, if you don't see anything then, you're good to go. You're just going to reassemble it. So again, I'm going to orientate the magazine in front of me. I'm going to take the follower, just feed it into the magazine, just like that. I'm going to sit this on the table, press this down. You just put the base plate, just like it came off here. Just like it came off, you just slide it right back on. And you just lock it in place, make sure that button there. You'll know when it's in place. You can see right now the button is not sitting flush, so let's get that back flush. There you go. All it took was a little rock, but that's all nice and flush. So that is all to it. That is how you clean and maintain your Magpul Pmag. And this procedure is the same whether it's a, you know, 30 round magazine, high capacity magazine, which is a standard capacity magazine, but it doesn't matter. The technique is the same. All right, that is going to wrap up my review. I mean, this Pmag is definitely 2 thumbs up. You know, it's a great buy. I definitely consider it a buy. It's great quality. So that's going to do it for this review and how-to video. If you found this video useful, hey, please share it with any of your friends out there that you feel might benefit from it. Also, comment on the video if you have any questions. I do respond to my comments. It might take a couple days, but I do get around to it, and I, you know, respond to my comments. Also, like the video. That really helps the channel. So throw me a like up there, and that would be awesome. VetterGuns&gear also like to remind you to thank your local military, your local law enforcement, and your local first responders. Freedom is not free, ladies and gents. Somebody out there is paying the cost for our freedom every day. So thank those local heroes of yours, because you know, a little appreciation a lot of times goes a long way. VetterGuns&gear out here.